welcome back to Profile. And our guest this evening is Viscosity Angus. A very interesting story. And before we went to the break, he was telling us about his life in Linstead prior to his going to Clarendon to live. And you had mentioned that your mother was selling in the market. I mean,
right.
Selling in the market, a young man missing school on some occasions to just to make sure that ends could meet. And you still managed to be successful in spite of all these challenges and getting to high school and leaving, going to university. And now you're reading now to become a professor. But let's go back to the market. So 12 children, mother and father, father mechanic, mother doing odd job. So what was it like for you? I mean, growing up in this house with 11 brothers and sisters, mother and a father. You weren't well off.
No, we weren't well off, but I mean, the love was still there, family structure.
But it must have been. I mean, there was always food on the table. But was it a lot of food? I mean, because that's a lot of mouths to feed. But give me an example of an average day in your house. You live very well and with your brothers and sisters, I suspect. You all went to school. But could everybody go to school at the same time?
Well, on certain occasions you would have a few of us missing school because we have to go and help mommy in the market to sell some of our produce. Daddy was a mechanic as
well. I mean, interesting right there. The whole issue of you selling in the market, because that could have been the start of your love for economics and social sciences, having come up in that kind of environment, becoming almost a working man early in life. You think that had any influence on your decision to pursue economics?
Well, not really. Back then, all I was thinking of, why I can't deal with this stuff. As a child, you want to go out and play with your friends, but instead you have to be doing this work.
But some people would say, I mean, you didn't really need friends. You had 11 brothers and sisters. I mean, what that's a whole lot of play right there. I mean, but then again, were you allowed to go around and play? I mean, there must have been the need to study, because discipline must have been. I mean, was your mother or your father the disciplinarian?
Well, growing up with both parents, I mean, Daddy was always the disciplinarian, but Mommy always ensured that we had our path straight, our feet planted firm on the ground.
You get a feeling that they were charting this course for you early in life. They saw the potential. All your brothers and sisters were able to get to university, pass from high school, and
Well, being the eldest,
Ah, yes, 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 yes. Um, Hence the idea that you clearly understood the responsibility that you would have had to give to those who were behind you as your siblings, and set an example um, for those who wanted to succeed. You know, hard work, discipline, an early start in economics, having sold in the market, and a disciplinarian for our father, important, most important. So, but very interesting story right here on Profile. Where, of course, we seek to highlight and you know, illustrate where hard work and discipline can always lead ultimately to success. Viscosity Angus, our guest today. In the final segment, we'll find out how exactly he was able to overcome the challenges of economic deprivation and elevate himself to now becoming one of only 4 assistant professors who are on the way to becoming full professors at the University of where go again? Tuskegee. Yes, yes, yes. Right here on Profile. We take a break and we'll be right back.